Welcome. It is time for Drew's News. We cast out our line and we reel in that good old news tuna. Catch a keeper. And with me at the desk is my chicken of the sea, Ross Matthews.
You got a big one. Hi.
First up, I found this story to be a total delight. Our favorite girl, Dakota Johnson, that's right, her and I do the Little Yellow Book and her company, Tea Time, we curate lists together. So she's a dear friend of our show, and she just revealed one of her favorite hobbies. People reports that Dakota says in her spare time, she loves to crash weddings.
What?
How fun is that? I just rewatched Wedding Crashers this weekend, too, so I was primed for this. One time she said she was holding up a bride and groom in a chair. I mean, what, Hava Nagila? I love it. And they looked down and they were like, oh, whoa, what are you doing here? Dakota, you little minx, I love this about you, all your layers. Come crash our show or a wedding anytime soon. Have you ever crashed anything, Rossi?
I would never crash a wedding in my life, especially since I'm planning one now. All I'm thinking to myself is like, that's 3 shrimp. That's 3 shrimp, right? We plan ahead.
This is what's happening on TikTok. It's exactly what you think it is. Apparently, you boil potato chips out of the bag and then mash them into a paste. And then you add in milk, butter, or cream and salt and pepper to taste. I think it sounds like a goblin moment
yeah,
to
right?
me.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sorry, I'm salivating. So this is, remember like Idaho spuds and potato buds?
Oh my God, the boxed potato. I didn't know mashed potatoes came from an actual potato until I was like 20. I thought it just was out of the box.
So this feels like kind of a, I don't know, some version of that.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I want it to be really good, right?
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't like it?
No, we love it.
Oh, okay.
We get mad when we like it because then it's like, oh no, now it's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks.
Okay, so
Now this is gonna haunt my dream.
do you all practice the 5-second rule? Raise of hands. Who does the
Be
5-second rule?
honest, yeah.
I mean, I've done like the 10-second rule.
Right.
Okay, MarthaStewart.com reports that scientists have actually tested the 5-second rule in a lab. They dropped a piece of bologna. Well, that's just like...
Right, that's gross already.
That's like tape.
Yeah, right?
We're just gonna pick something up.
It's totally tape.
And a piece of dry bread on a surface with, salmonella on it. And they let it sit for 5 seconds, 30 seconds, and then a full minute, and the results are in. Regardless of how long it sat there, the food was very definitely contaminated.
Oh, man. Oh.
Even after just 5 seconds, that bologna was Salmonella City.
I know. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, oh, man.
I feel like there are 2 types of 5-second rules in the world. There's like 5-second rule around people, and you're like, no, I'm not gonna, And then there's the 5-second rule at home where you're like, that's been there for like, I don't know, a few minutes. I actually one time just found a jelly bean. And I ate it.
This story really spoke to me. The Baltimore Museum of Art just opened a new exhibit curated by their own security guards. The Week, my favorite magazine, reports the exhibit is called Guarding the Art, and it's up through July. So the museum asked 17 of their security guards that obviously are in the, building all day, every day, to select works from the collection that were important and meaningful to the security guards. Guard Ben Bjork picked a chair made out of pencils by artist Jeremy Aldean because Ben says he spends a lot of the day thinking about sitting down.
Well, yeah, right?
Ross.
The fact that they got to choose to curate a show based on what they love just made me feel like it was so accessible and so doable. I felt, no, that's a show I want to go see. So well done to this museum.